Silicon Valley has a new wave. For years, the place was all about speed and scale. The one true goal was to conquer a market, disrupt everything, win at all costs. Today, many of the sharpest minds in the valley want more. They are chasing a dual prize. They want both massive profits and a tangible purpose. They are aiming to build giant world-changing companies that also make the world a fundamentally better place. And they are doing it while delivering huge returns to the investors who back them. This is not a hobby. This is the new frontier of capitalism. This shift did not happen overnight. It was not born from a single conference or a viral tweet. It grew from a powerful convergence of new ideas, new technologies, a new generation of builders. It came from founders who looked at the world's toughest problems and saw not charity cases, but market opportunities. It came from investors who started asking a smarter question: can our capital generate both top-tier financial returns and positive social outcomes? The answer, increasingly, is a resounding yes. But make no mistake, it is not easy. It is harder, but the reward is bigger. The old playbook was simple. Build a product. Find product market fit. Pour gasoline on the fire. Scale to 1 billion users. The new playbook is more complex, more ambitious. It adds a crucial layer to the old model. It demands that a company's core product or service directly addresses a significant social or environmental challenge. The idea is that the very act of growing the business should create a positive externality. The more units you sell, the more good you do. This is where the real magic happens, where the interests of shareholders and the interests of society align perfectly. This is not a feel-good story. This is a story about smart business. The world is full of massive unsolved problems. Think of climate change, healthcare access, educational inequality, financial inclusion. These are not niche issues. They are multi-trillion-dollar markets waiting for a technological solution. The entrepreneurs who crack these codes will build the next generation of titans and mint wealth by solving problems people will actually pay to fix. So what do we call this new force? The term of art is impact investing. It is a simple concept with profound implications. Impact investing means allocating capital to companies, to organizations, to funds, with the express intention of generating a measurable, beneficial social or environmental impact alongside a financial return. It is the opposite of a donation. It is an investment, with all the rigor and expectation of returns that implies. It is a strategic choice to put money to work in businesses that are wired to solve real problems from their very first day. For a long time, the financial world lived in a two-bucket system. Investments: make as much money as possible, period. Philanthropy: give money away to do good, with no expectation of getting it back. Impact investing shatters that wall. It creates a third bucket, where capital is both a tool for growth and an agent of change. This is not about sacrificing returns for virtue. It is about finding companies where purpose is the engine of profit. Technology is the fuel for this new revolution. Without it, impact investing would remain a small niche activity. With it, it becomes a global force. Tech does three things better than anything else. It brings speed, it brings data, it brings scale. It is the ultimate amplifier. It takes a good idea and gives it the power to reach millions or even billions faster and cheaper than ever before. This is why Silicon Valley is the natural epicenter for this movement. We know how to build and scale technology. First, consider speed and cost. Technology dramatically lowers the cost of delivering essential services. A telehealth app, for example, can connect a patient in a remote village to a specialist in a major city using just a smartphone. This eliminates travel time and costs. It makes expert medical advice accessible and affordable. The app can generate revenue from consultation fees or subscriptions, creating a sustainable business. At the same time, it demonstrably improves health outcomes and reduces the burden on overcrowded hospitals. More service, less cost. That is the power of tech. Second, technology brings data, and data is the bedrock of accountability. Today, we can measure everything: carbon emissions reduced, liters of clean water delivered, student test scores improved, and hospital readmissions prevented. This data allows investors to see exactly what their money is accomplishing and separates real impact from marketing fluff. It allows founders to iterate and improve their products based on real-world results. A physical world solution is limited by geography and logistics. A software solution is limited only by the number of people with an internet connection. An app that helps farmers improve crop yields can be downloaded by a farmer in Iowa or a farmer in Kenya. A platform that provides online job training can serve students in London and Lagos simultaneously. This ability to scale globally is what turns a small, impactful project into a massive, profitable enterprise. It is how you solve problems for a planet of 8 billion people. They operate in critical sectors: healthcare, renewable energy, sustainable agriculture, K-12 education, affordable housing, other critical sectors. They use technology not as a gimmick, but as a lever to achieve unprecedented scale and efficiency. Let's make this concrete. Look at the problem of energy poverty. Hundreds of millions of people live without reliable electricity. They rely on expensive and dirty fuels like kerosene or diesel for light and power. This is not just an inconvenience. It is a barrier to education, health, and economic progress. It is also a massive market opportunity. A new breed of startups is tackling this head-on with a simple, elegant solution. Small-scale, affordable solar power kits for individual homes. The product is typically a small kit. 1 or 2 solar panels, a high-efficiency battery pack, a few LED lights, charging ports for mobile phones. The key innovation is not just the hardware, but the business model. Many of these companies offer a pay-as-you-go plan. A customer makes a small down payment, then pays off the rest in tiny, affordable installments using their mobile phone. The company can even remotely disable the system if payments stop. That keeps default rates incredibly low. This model makes clean energy accessible to families with very low incomes. The business case is crystal clear. The company earns revenue from the sale of each kit and from the financing plan. The customer, in turn, saves money. The daily cost is often less than kerosene or phone charging fees. The market is enormous: Africa, Asia, Latin America. As the company scales to hundreds of thousands or millions of homes, recurring revenue streams become incredibly valuable. Investors who care about climate and financial returns can back this with confidence. The impact is just as clear. Tons of CO2 averted, cleaner air, extra study hours, new small businesses. Profit motive and social mission reinforce each other. The more kits the company sells, the bigger the impact. Now consider education. In many parts of the world, schools are under-resourced. Teachers are overworked. Students are not getting the individual attention they need. The result is a massive gap in learning outcomes. Technology offers a powerful way to bridge this gap. Imagine a company that builds a simple, intuitive software application designed for K-12 classrooms. The app provides teachers with high-quality pre-made lesson plans, interactive exercises, automated grading tools. This is not about replacing teachers. It is about giving them superpowers. The business model is straightforward. The company sells subscriptions to schools, school districts, on a per-student basis, on a per-teacher basis. The price point is kept low to make it affordable for public school budgets. The platform uses artificial intelligence to analyze student performance data in real time. It can automatically identify which students are struggling and suggest targeted interventions. This helps personalize learning at a scale that was previously impossible. It frees up the teacher from administrative burdens so they can focus on what they do best: teaching. Investors see a clear path to revenue. The education technology market is vast and growing. A successful platform can achieve high margins, sticky, recurring subscription revenue. As the platform spreads across districts and countries, the financial returns can be substantial. The company is not just selling software, it is selling a better educational outcome. Parents, administrators are willing to pay for tools that demonstrably improve student achievement. The business grows by delivering real, measurable results in the classroom. The social impact is profound. We can measure it in rising test scores, higher graduation rates, improved teacher retention. It levels the playing field and strengthens the human capital of an entire community. Healthcare is another sector ripe for this kind of disruption. A secure, interoperable platform lets clinics and hospitals share patient data seamlessly with robust security and privacy. The business model is B2B subscription. Clinics, hospitals, systems pay monthly or annually. Value: faster, more accurate diagnoses. Avoid redundant tests, lower admin overhead, efficient flow, cost savings exceed fees, stable, high-margin revenue, high switching costs, network effects, strong moat, steady profitable growth. The social good is immense. Fewer errors, faster care, lives saved, billions saved, and better public health through anonymized, aggregated data. The company gets paid to make society healthier, you know. How do you prove that this is all working? You measure it. Gut feelings and good intentions are not enough. Success demands rigorous, transparent measurement of both financial performance and social impact. The new playbook requires a dual entry ledger: revenue, profit margins, ROI, and units of impact. Tons of carbon saved, lives improved, skills gained. Choose metrics that are simple, verifiable, directly linked to the company's core mission. Build measurement into the product from day one. It is a critical tool for managing the business. This focus on data is the best defense against greenwashing or impact washing. You cannot fake the numbers. When investors demand hard data and tie it to funding and valuation, it separates serious players from pretenders and ensures capital flows to companies delivering real, measurable change. This all sounds great, and it is. But this is not a utopian fantasy. The road to building a successful impact company is littered with unique and difficult challenges. It is important to be proud but also honest about the risks. One of the biggest dangers is the classic Silicon Valley sin of tech hype. A new technology might look great in a lab, but fail in the real world. Scaling a hardware product in rural Africa is not scaling a photo-sharing app in San Francisco. Another risk is the balancing act between profit and purpose. In theory aligned. In practice, they can pull apart. Strong leadership and a mission-driven culture are essential. Beware unintended consequences. The best founders are sociologists, on the ground, listening, building feedback loops. Policy can accelerate or stall you. In healthcare, energy, finance, you must navigate regulation smartly. So where does this leave us? Silicon Valley's new wave is real. It is growing, and it is powerful. It is not perfect. There will be failures, overpromises, underdelivery, and investors who lose money. But the trajectory is clear. More capital, more talent, more entrepreneurial energy are flowing towards solving the world's biggest problems than ever before. Scalable technology, accountable data, mission-driven founders is a potent formula for progress. This movement is about reframing the very purpose of business. It is a rejection of the old idea that a company's only social responsibility is to increase its profits. Instead, it advances a new, more powerful idea. The best way to build a truly massive, enduring company is to make solving a major social problem your core business. This is not about charity. It is about capitalism at its best. It is about harnessing the relentless, creative power of the market to build a more prosperous world, a more equitable world, a more sustainable world. For the founders and engineers building these companies, this represents a new kind of ambition. It is a chance to not only get rich, but to leave a meaningful legacy. They are not just trying to get more clicks on an ad. They are trying to cure diseases. They are trying to reverse climate change. They are trying to educate the next generation. This is work that has a purpose you can feel. It is what gets the best people out of bed in the morning, ready to run through walls. This is how you attract and retain the world's top talent. The future will be built by these founders. The next great fortunes will be made by the entrepreneurs who solve real problems for real people. For investors, the opportunity is equally profound. It is a chance to back companies that generate top-tier financial returns, while also creating the kind of world we want to live in. The work is hard. It demands patience. It demands rigor. It demands a long-term perspective. But the prize is immense. Real progress that also pays. This is the new playbook. This is the future of Silicon Valley. Build it.